Sometimes you work with a client and you don't have an invoice ready because things start off pretty informally, or you didn't know that it was going to require an invoice, or maybe you're kind of new to this thing working with clients. If that's the case for you, then you can use this invoice generator to generate invoices for your clients. The link to get the invoice generator is below, and the instructions on how to use it will begin. Now, once you have access to the file, the first thing that you need to do is make a copy of it, because the file itself is view only. So what you need to do is go up to the File menu, select that, and then select the option to make a copy. Let's do that now. It'll default to this name. You can change it to whatever name you want. So now you have your own copy. Now what do you do? Well, let me show you these last two pages here. So this one, as it says, it's a template with notes and highlights, which is to be distinguished from this other one, which is only highlights. Why did I do that? I'll show you. We'll go back to this one first. And in here, anything highlighted is something that you're going to want to fill in yourself. All of this for your business name and address and everything. Each of these line items, you want to provide your own description, your own quantity, and your own rate, the invoice number, all of these things. And if you hover over any of the cells that have this little arrow, it will tell you information. For instance, this one tells you about the issue date. I made another version of it here with only the highlights so that you can just go through and make all the changes you want without having to remove all of those notes by yourself. Once you've entered in your own information, for presentation purposes, you're not going to want these highlights shown to people. So you're going to want to reset those to just white in most cases, unless it's something like this where the background is set up differently. Everything that you would change from highlight color is either going to be reset to white, or down here, the background color is that. If there's anything that you don't use, for instance, if there's only one line item here, you can delete all of these, so those no longer impact these other numbers. And if you're not using them, you can just select those rows and hide them. Same thing with this discount. If you are giving a discount, you can change that value here, let's say 40%. Or if there is no discount, you can either change it to 0 or just delete it, and you can hide the rows there as well. I may even want to just remove this subtotal while I'm at it. So let's do that. All right. And then I'll just get rid of the rest of these highlights. Whenever you're ready to send this invoice to your client, go up here to this print icon, click it, and then I recommend using portrait. And once you're here, click next, and then you can save as PDF. And that's it. Now you can rename this. This is the first invoice for Big Biz. This one you can either delete or keep so that you can always reference these notes. And I would recommend, if you work with multiple businesses, having a file for each business. And within each file, each sheet will be a new invoice for that business that you're working with, that client that you have. If you run into any problems, or if you have any questions whatsoever, leave a comment under the YouTube video or reply to the email that sent you the link to open this up. Happy invoicing. Let's do, instead of 3 6s, 4 7s. There we go. Wait, BR is Brazil, isn't it? if that's a city in Brazil, well, that would be interesting. I'll say that. What would the phone number be? An 800 number would be nice. It should spell something out. 800. I'll do the one. It doesn't sound professional unless you add the one. 1-800. Don't they usually? Yeah, 1-800. Something's 7 letters long. Sometimes they have an extra one, right? But let's try to stick with 7. Okay, come on, let's brainstorm. Okay, I already did like pile of skulls. I talked about, I did the horses. Okay, they like horses. Like is it Easteros? Yeah, that just, it sounds like Easter, you know? It can't be Easteros. Okay, I'm gonna look that up off screen. Essos. Ha! Right. There we go. Let's do it in all caps. It's important. Now, what is called Drago's customer support number? What would this number be used for? You know? If Genghis Khan or Khal Drogo had a hotline, would it be for cities to preemptively surrender? You know, like what? Maybe other minor warlords to join his horde. Horde, Horde. That's 5. My horde? No. Horde be? It's weird. No. The horde? No, I think horde isn't working. It's going in an interesting direction, though. Okay. So, if a city wants to surrender, how about that? Okay. Don't kill me. 1-800 don't kill me. It's a little too long, though. Okay. 1-800 surrender? No, that's like 8? S-E-R-R-E-N-D-E. 9. Too much. Too much. Surrender. The French. No. What is surrender in French? Ooh. Huh. Turn the headphones off so I can... Okay. So in French... Oops.
Cylinder.
Kind of sounds like cylinder, you know?
Cylinder.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 letters. That's better. Cylinder.
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 Cylinder. See how it looks. Oops. Come on. You know what? No. Nope. No. I'm going to stick with English, I think. This is, people would have to think about it too long. Take my city. No. I give up. Ooh. Give. Oops. There's 1-800 I give up. The font makes the I look like a Y. I mean, there's the other one, but still. But yeah, let's keep the dash there. Okay. Cool. Cool. Right. Okay, well, I think I crapped around long enough that I can show you the Easter egg. Is that what you would call it? Like the hidden track? Maybe you noticed I didn't talk about this one. So first, I would recommend checking out Tasker. For one thing, it's free through the 17th, which is coming up soon. It's not going to be expensive after that, but I mean, free is better than cheap. So why not? Okay. The other thing is on January 9th, I will be hosting an Ask Me Anything session. So yeah, in any of these, you can click on the what looks like a button and then click on that thing and it'll take you to a link. For here, for you to get Tasker, here for you to... Okay, I'm going to need to update that. There's an event registration. It's a good thing I did that. For here, this is why I saved this to last, because this is a membership that you can purchase. Eventually, it's going to be much more expensive than it currently is. But for one thing, there's not a whole lot of tools and other things available for people at the moment. So the value in paying that much would not be obvious. But also, I want to make sure that very high quality people who are very opinionated and really like to share their opinions and also have the right kinds of problems that need solving and everything, and people who would be really interested in having stuff built for them, I want those people to join this group. So if you think that you're one of these people who would be needing solutions, like, okay, these things, for instance, this spreadsheet here, one of the ways that I work on anything big is two things. I break it into smaller parts. And the other thing is I start very, 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 very low fidelity. In fact, like spreadsheets, that's not even where I start. I typically start with like drawing on a marker board or using Post-its or writing on a piece of paper or something. And I don't mean drawing wireframes or jotting down ideas. I mean the system, the thing that I'm using and building is on that marker board. This actually, I jumped that step. You can't really send an invoice to someone else using a marker board, but almost everything else, I start with a level somewhere along those lines. Now, I don't share those, but in this group, there's a bunch of things I'm working on. And this is an example of something that I would be sharing with you in the group of, hey, would this be useful? And I get feedback from you. And I would be deciding to build it because in large part, I heard people in this group telling me, hey, I really need this problem to be solved. So I'm like, okay, that aligns with what I've been hearing and seeing in the market. I'm going to work on building that. So I build it in Google Sheets. I build it then later in something with higher and higher fidelity. And you, by being the guinea pig, number one, you get things built specifically for you. Number two, you get it for free. And then if you're in the group, but I didn't work with you to build that thing in particular, like let's say someone else needed an invoice generator that was part of a larger tracking system for working with clients. And that's what I end up building. Let's say I did that and you weren't part of that process. It wasn't a huge need for you, so you weren't in that give and take process, but I release it. And for the general public, let's say that's $200. You'll get it for, I don't know, 80% off or something.
Yes!
So everything, if you're a part of this group, you would get products either free or really, really, really heavily discounted. Yeah. I hope that this video was sufficiently awkward for you. Am I done? Am I done talking? I didn't even bother recording my face. I probably should have recorded it, but I didn't. I didn't. I'm still talking. After that, really, I have nothing else of value that I'm going to be talking about. So you really should click off this video now. I'm serious. No, I'm serious. Really, I'm serious. I mean it. There's nothing else. Nothing else. Just sitting here at my desk. Surrender. No, I can't. Oh, damn it. Surrender. I'm a professional. Yeah, I was toying with possibly saying something else about a couple other things that are coming soon, but no, you'll just have to wait. So yeah, that was a waste of time if you sat through the last minute or two. Okay, I'm signing off. Bye-bye. Link in the description.